flex players. I think I'll have a decision to make 53. I'm not happy about. I'm pretty happy with these stacks too. I don't mind picking Justin Fields or Tom Brady at their ADP. Ayuk, Thielen, Chase, Judy. Higgins is still available, right? Higgins keeps falling. He shouldn't be. He's probably better than Jamar Chase. Pitts. I can't do it. We can think about Hawkinson. Andrews, now we can't. Oh, if DJ Moore gets back to me, that's an auto pick. I don't think he's going to, but it's an auto pick. Did you just auto draft him? Fine. See what this guy does. It's pretty important that I love taking Etienne here as my third running back, being a really high upside guy. I don't want any of these quarterbacks. Okay, Etienne goes right before me, which means I'm just going Chase Claypool. I could reach on Lamar, but probably just Claypool's better. Although Odell Beckham bought a CryptoPunk today. Claypool it is. This team screams pick Ben Roethlisberger as well. Yeah, team just screams pick Ben Roethlisberger. Bring the board. See what's going on here. Oh, T.A. hold unavailable. What am I talking about? Robbie Anderson, Antonio Brown. So yeah, people just avoid Beckham like the plague. Like, he's not complete dust yet. Josh Allen goes to the Diggs guy. Let's pick. This team's so good. This team actually gets insane if Josh Jacobs makes it back to him. Hopkins guy grabs Murray. Russell could go here on their way back. Guy has one receiver, 3 good running backs, 1 receiver. I think he needs to go receiver here. He skips receiver again. He's really in a bad spot. At least one of these picks, probably both. Hawkinson on the turn. A little early for my liking. I think he's a solid mid-6 rounder. He has to go receiver. There's no quarterback he should be reaching for. I don't know about that one. This team with 1 receiver is just not going to get it done. If you're going to pick Lamar here, I think you just pick Mark Andrews instead of TJ Hawkinson, though. Debo. Okay, so this guy's receivers turned up not too bad. Seems too balanced. Split your first 2 picks and then one running back, which I think these are not good values. You know, with 2 okay receivers. Galladay, I like. This team's look good. This team, he's gonna get Jacobs. I feel like Jacobs is a really easy pick for this team. 4 good, really good receivers. Josh Allen. He goes tight end. Okay. Mostert. Mostert. Boyd. I'm in 1. I'm on Josh Jacobs if he's at this ADP. Yeah. Dude, that was such a good pick from him. I can go super high upside Javonte Williams. I can go Kareem Hunt. The receivers here are not good ADP picks. There's a bunch coming up that I like, so I think I'd try to get the running back that I want, which is actually Kareem Hunt. No, it's Javonte Williams on my team. On my team, it's Javonte Williams. So we can, because with two stud running backs, we can wait out for Javonte Williams to take over the role, which he's going to because he's just a better player and Melvin Gordon's awful. And now we actually turn the running back button off. We're in like the tight end zone. You just don't pick any tight ends right here until like round pick 100. Now that Hawkinson and Andrews are gone. Board. So we see Sutton. After we go Sutton, Dak, Hunt. The Hunt would have been so good on the CMC team. Man, he got like borderline sniped. I was hoping to want a Devonta Smith-Lavisco to get back to me, but nope. The CMC team's doing the right thing though, just not reaching for a running back when you got one that didn't play every single game. Again. Grace Sermon. Okay. I'm looking wide receiver here. Juju goes. That would have been a good pick for me. I already have Claypool. I don't love the value here. The quarterbacks aren't really doing it for me, but I think we can go Mike Williams. With an outside chance at Herbert making it back to me. Seems unlikely though. I'm gonna leave these on just so I can see like what running backs we're dealing with. The running back values here though, which worked out really well for the 0 RB teams. I don't know why I'm watching the fourth quarter of this Eagles-Patriots game. I've got to name one player out there right now. Russell goes right after my pick. An unstacked Russell. Doesn't have Lockett or Metcalf. That doesn't feel like a good pick. This is too early for Michael Thomas to be at least the 8th round. I would consider it till the 9th. Corey Davis, that's a bit of a reach. Edmonds Harris. Running back value. Yeah, this guy who went 0 RB, just end up with Chase Edmonds in the 7th. That's just pretty good. 4 really good receivers. Stacked his best receiver. Well, second best receiver, I guess. Got a good tight end. Didn't get Lamar. Carter. Interesting to see what he does. What this guy does again. I think he's going another running back. So far, Herbert's gonna make it back to me, which is pretty awesome. Keenan Allen drafter is before me. I think we know what Keenan Allen's gonna bring to the table over here, but if Herbert gets a lot better, I think Michael better. Don't auto draft Herbert. That makes me sad. Gaskin. Will Fuller continues his wide receiver value. Very nice. Stafford, Landry, and I'm in 1. We do have Herbert still available at 10 picks after ADP with one of his receivers. We have to do it. Yeah, this is an easy one. He was going in like around 6 or 7 like a week or two ago, so easy one there. Little layup. I would like to get another receiver now. Actually, picking Herbert there kind of shores up my last pick of the draft. We're gonna go with Parham, hopefully. Higbee before Logan Thomas. I just want to turn running back off. I don't look at it. Drafters are getting better. 5 wide receivers is good. Mecole Hardman still being available right now is incredible. As long as one of these two is available for my pick, I'm happy. Dude, I hate people who auto draft. Like I don't get it. You sign up for a fast draft and you just can't sit there for like an hour. Jalen Hurts lets me get Curtis Samuel. Love it. Love Curtis Samuel. They use him all over in that offense. Not Brady. So okay, so we don't get Brady. I have a couple of ways I can go still. I'm a little worried that Justin Fields doesn't start. Logan Thomas at 105. That guy's having a draft. Holy cow. Albeit, I don't like it that yet because I know he has Mark Andrews that he reached for a little bit, I think. Antonio Brown was thrown out of practice today after he ripped off the Titans cornerback's helmet. Oh god. Oh yeah, let's look up and see what people are saying about Justin Fields. I'm interested in drafting him, but Dalton's pretty confident that he's going to start. Which worries me. Right now it's my time, quote Andy Dalton. That's gotta knock his draft value down, right? You just can't. Like, the ADP is 125. It's gotta be too high for a guy that's probably not starting. All right, my pick. 116. We have options. Some that I like. Probably Rondale Moore. Don't usually get him at all. Yeah, I'm fine taking Rondale Moore here. I don't get him very often. He's kind of like their gadget player. So, gadget player and good offense. Also, don't mind Hollywood at that ADP. I'm not a Noah Fant or Robert Tonyan guy, though. That would be tough for me to do. Melvin Gordon just got picked up 117. That seems pretty late, right? There we go. What's up that? All right. Let's see here. Gonna come back to me pretty quick. Burrow goes. That's pretty late for Burrow. Noah Fant. I feel like that guy didn't actually want Noah Fant. Fields goes at 122. Okay. Makes me not have to decide there. That makes me happy. What's Packers end up chart look like? Who's behind Tonyan? Mercedes Lewis. Josiah DeGuara. DeGuara's a blocker. Mercedes Lewis is bad. Tonyan went. Okay. Irv Smith here is not bad. Everybody's just drafting with ADP right now. Running backs are good. I could shore up running back by taking Tony Pollard here or Gus Edwards. We could just go super high upside Tony Pollard. I missed my pick. I got Tony Pollard. Okay. That's fine. Little indecision. I don't love Tony Pollard in the 11th. I love him. I like him more in the 12th. This button's actually off now, though. We're not picking another running back. Oh. We can start thinking about our next quarterback too. I just don't know who it's gonna be. When I spend a top pick before 100 on a quarterback, I don't really care about the second one as much. Make sure he doesn't have the same bye week. What if this guy realizes he can go to Ogaseki here? I feel like if you pick two of there, you should probably pick Gasecki on the wraparound. I don't know. People do whatever they want, but that's kind of what I would lean to there. I don't have a tight end yet, right? Yeah. This is like my tight end zone. One of these 4 guys, maybe 2 of them. Okay, there goes Gesicki. Depends which of these receivers calls back to me. There's like 3 of them that I like. You got 3 Buffalo receivers that are all gonna like, nobody knows which one's the best. Or it's gonna see the most playing time. Okay, there goes Herbert. It's my pick. It is my pick. Oh man. I was gonna go Emmanuel Sanders with the last pick, so picking my guns on that one. I don't like picking him because he's 100, but the pick there was Aguilar, Sanders, Aguilar, or Jonnu Smith. The thing about Jonnu Smith though is I'm happy getting either Jonnu or Ingram on the way back, and I know that 2 of these guys have high drafted tight ends. They're not going to grab another one right now, or they shouldn't. Jalen Reagor. I can't pick any Philly players right now. I guess I shouldn't judge because Hurts didn't play today, but that offense looked terrible. It was Flacco and the starters for an entire half, and they didn't score a point, and they couldn't move the ball. Granted, the Patriots defense is good, but easily Cousins. I'm gonna definitely get one of these tight ends now. So I think I want Jonnu the most. Just throw it on there. Aguilar goes. Troutman goes. Perfect. Take Jonnu here. Probably a 3 tight end team. We're gonna go 2 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, 3 tight ends. And 9 wide receivers. Yeah. Like that. Alright, I can turn off this Eagles game. There's no point in watching this anymore. There. Here. Okay. After this is done, we're gonna review the teams and think about what happened, what I like about the other teams. I like doing that. Lets me see what's good, what's working for other teams, what's not working. A couple of these teams I know I already don't like, a couple of them I really do like, so we'll see. This guy in the turn has been so slow. What happens though when you have 2 picks back to back? Evan Ingram there is so good. So good. There's a couple of plays I like at my pick. What's the quarterback situation like? Okay. Okay. I think I know what I want to do for the next 2 picks here. Randall Cobb's a trap. Don't pick him. I don't know if he's on auto pick or if he just says it's Q setup. Seems like auto pick wouldn't have picked like 5 receivers in a row. I think he's in like every draft though. The grinder. Yep. Gronkowski spike weeks. Throw him in there. God, this team wishes that I had Tom Brady now. I don't like the receivers in this range. I like the receivers after this range better. These receivers are like, you know what you're gonna get, and it's just the ceiling's just not there. The ones after though have like much bigger ceilings. So I might look for my last quarterback here with this pick. Yeah, there's a quarterback here I really want. I don't want to risk him not making it back to me. I can go ahead and just start right now. We need Big Ben on this team as the backup quarterback. Oh shoot. Same bye week. This becomes a 3 quarterback team if we do this. I'm going to draft him. I don't like that I see 3 teams with 1 quarterback right after me. That's because this guy in the end has 3 quarterbacks already. This team's awful, right? Lamar, Tua, Fitzpatrick. Yeah, seems pretty garbage. Alright, we're going to have to pick another quarterback now, but it's not a disaster. I like know how I want the end of my draft to go. The only tight end we'd pick here is Cole Kmet. If he falls back to me, I really doubt that one. Considering this guy doesn't have a tight end yet. He doesn't have a tight end yet. Is he even looking tight end? Nope. At some point, picking tight end doesn't matter, right? 3 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 5 receivers is not the way to build a team. This guy could do anything. Chuba Hubbard in the 16th is absurd. He's there in the 18th. That's his 6th running back. Rashard Perriman. 0 tight ends. Because you go for a tight end here. He actually gets a steal if he goes for a tight end here in Cole Kmet. And he goes for Hooper. Okay. Oh, man.
I have 3 picks left. One of them needs to be a quarterback. One of them needs to be the last one to be enders. There's like avoiding Cole Kmet like the plague. Did something happen to him? No, nothing that I see. Yeah, I just Cole Kmet then, I guess. I don't know. When you can save 20 picks of ADP on a player, tag him. Missed practice this week. Coach Matt Nagy said, extremely conservative approach. Make sure he's ready when it is. That reads to me as he would have played if it was a game. We're done at tight end. Let's check. We're done at running back. So it's just tight. It's just quarterback receiver. And we can get cute at receiver. Alright, this last quarterback, or we can just go safe. Actually, look at the team's action and see how urgent. I mean, we're out 1, so he's taking the lead. There's 2 guys with 3. Those aren't picking receiver. One quarterback for sure. There's a receiver here, I see. Alright, this quarterback needs to play week 7. This. I have to do it. I have to do it because I don't know. I wanted to pick Cam Newton. Wait. I don't know if Cam Newton will be the starting quarterback by week 7. I know Jared Goff 7 though, so I had to pick. I had to pick Jared Goff because I have to have those points that week. Alright, so I'm not happy that we had to take her. Had to be done. I took Deshaun Watson. Like, odds of Deshaun Watson playing a game less than 5%. Even Drew Lock here. This is the second quarterback, dog. Bridgewater, better player, I think. Somehow no one's taking Byron Pringle yet. I'm excited to review these teams. I'm gonna go back and review my team. That's what it's. I think. There goes Pringle. Pringle and 18 fours. The third receiver in the Kansas City offense. Just get him. We pick whoever we want. Really, whoever we want. Try to go for like a step play. Nothing really interesting. The Chargers. I don't know. Fourth receiver there, so that's not interesting. On the clock. Probably just the Marcus. I like Van Jefferson. I do like Van Jefferson. Good. End of the draft. Not super happy about this one turned out. The quarterback situation got a little dicey. Ended up hurting my receivers a little bit. We got good value on our tight ends though. Happy about. We'll start off by reviewing my team. Reviewing every other team in the draft and see what we think. Our projection's high, that's because we have 3 quarterbacks. That's not a high projection for 3 quarterbacks. Gainwell, that late's pretty good. Although, Eagles offense, just a hard avoid. This guy took a lock and Bridgewater. I guess if you're going to go 3 quarterbacks, you have to take a lock. You have to take Bridgewater. If you only have one other quarterback. That can't feel good though, right? Okay. Give it a second update. Okay. Let's review.
Start the review. Alright, we start with my team. I'm instantly unhappy with it because it has 3 quarterbacks. We have 4 running backs, 8 receivers, 3 tight ends, so we know we went with a hyper fragile. We got Herbert. This is my first Herbert draft. We got him like 11 picks after ADP. Reached on Ben. I had to reach on Goff a little bit because of the bye week situation. Kamara at this 5 is I'm always happy with. Najee on the back. Again, fine. Javante, because he's usually not here by now. Tony Pollard. So we got two studs and then 2 high upside guys. It's perfect for the hyper fragile. So happy so far. Quarterback situation not entirely happy. Running back situation is perfect though. Didn't have to reach for Pollard. Didn't have to reach for Javante. And we're just good there. Allen Robinson. Picked him at ADP as the best receiver available. Great. Got a discount on Godwin. Great. Claypool best available. Williams best available. The Williams pick just led to the Herbert pick, which was good. Samuel, him falling to past pick 100 is insane. Rondale Moore usually goes ahead of his ADP, from what I see. So, the gadget guy in a good offense. Emmanuel Sanders, old, but good value. Sounds like he's going to start. And then Jefferson's the flyer. Tight ends are solid. We're going to hit some good spike weeks here with Gronk and Komet, I think, and Jonnu. Don't hate it. Wish I had 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, there's like a few things I do. Like, I wouldn't. Cole Komet fell. That's why I drafted him. But this could have been the last pick and been Parham. Let's just see what that would have looked like. So we went Cole Komet in round 16. We could have gotten Deshaun Jackson, Josh Palmer, John Brown. All the receivers were gone already. That's the thing. The receivers were gone. They're like Byron Pringle would have been my pick actually. He fell to 208 somehow. Pringle would have been my pick here, 100%. Or here, but if I didn't commit. After commit, Winston and Wentz went, which I probably would have taken either of them over Jared Goff. But we had to take Goff at this point, or else I would have had to invest 2 picks into Locke and Bridgewater like he did, and I couldn't have 4 quarterbacks on my team. And Ben is our flyer. That's fine. Okay, not as unhappy as I am with this team as when I was drafting it. Let's review. Guy from the pick 1. 3 quarterbacks: Lance, Burrow, Wentz. Pretty good actually. I think if you're, I don't like the Trey Lance pick right now though, especially that's a bit of a reach for a guy that we really don't know if he's gonna play or not. He probably should, but we don't know that. So he did modified 0 RB. Oh, we should look at his overall. 3 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 8 receivers, 2 tight ends. I think he got one of the stud tight ends, so we'll check that out. So I don't mind his quarterbacks. He got the other 2 at their ADP after reaching on Lance, so that's not bad. He did modified 0 RB. They got CMC at the 1 overall, and then just didn't pick a running back for 10 rounds. 9 rounds. You got Rojo. Pretty much a starter in Tampa Bay. Although a lot of split time there. A pass catching back, a pass catching back, a pass catching back. Perfect. Jared McKinnon at 216 too is getting exposure to the KC offense late. This is good. He didn't reach on any of these guys. Got great value picks in these last 2. Really good. Receivers. Your receivers look so good when you go CMC 1. Because he went Waller and Lamb on the turn. I think I would have gone Lamb and another receiver. What would that have looked like? Oh yeah, Jefferson went right before him, that's right. Oh no. He went Waller then Lamb Jefferson. I go in McCaffrey, Lamb, Jefferson. I see that a lot. It usually looks pretty good. Waller, Fant. Okay. The receivers are good. Lamb, Chase. He went back to back. Chase, Judy. Gallup. Smith. Like he went rookie. And then guys are just good. Yeah, this is a good team. No complaints. Didn't really stack anybody though. San Francisco, Cincinnati. Oh, Jamar Chase. Okay. And did a little bit of an indie stack. Second pick. I was driving Fields for no reason. He potentially only has 1 starting quarterback on his team. Add right away. So he went Adams at the 2. That's right. He went Adams Jefferson. I don't know about that. No, he went Adams, Hilaire, Jefferson. Yeah. So you got the Vikings mega stack with Jefferson, Thielen, Cousins. He's got Fields with no link, but you don't really need a. He's got Mooney. This guy should have gone Cole Komet. But he locked himself into the Pitts. Edwards, Hilaire, Hunt. Yeah, he went one good running back, but like I don't think Hilaire is like, he doesn't have like top 5 potential. He's got pretty good top 10 potential though. I don't think he has top 5 running back potential. And high upside guys. Devontae, Jefferson, Thielen. I don't like going Jefferson and Thielen. I guess if you go and Cousins, it's good. Week 7 though, his starting receivers are bad. Dylan Rager. Josh Palmer might not see the field. I don't know. Watkins is 3rd or 4th receiver there. Eagles are awful. Yeah, it's okay. It's not ideal. I think the Pitts pick should have been anybody else. He went Pitts here. He could have DJ Moore. I think DJ Moore here instead of Pitts, and you just punt tight end for a while is better. Even Etienne there. Etienne almost got to me, which is what I was looking for, but. Alright, this guy, 2-4-10-2, hyper fragile. Mahomes, Prescott. Oh, Mahomes and Prescott. That is bad. That's really bad. Omega bad, in my opinion. Like, you just, like, really handcuffed yourself here. You spent a 3rd round pick? Actually, you could have picked him in the 2nd round. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you wasted a lot of draft capital. Yeah. This is like modified 0 RB. He got Mecole Hardman. This guy should have Byron Pringle on his team. Higby Tanyan. Dak. There's just nothing connected here. Oh man, there's some problems here. It's this Dak pick shouldn't be here. Mahomes shouldn't have been picked either. There should have been a different player. You could have gotten Mahomes the next round wraparound because you really wanted Mahomes. You couldn't take him here. Neither of these guys were going to reach for Mahomes. So you could have picked up like Edwards, Hilaire, then Mahomes, and had a bit of a Chief stack here. And you would have Cook, Hilaire, Mahomes, and yeah, because then Keenan Allen's not a high upside guy in my opinion. He's just like he's gonna get you a bunch of catches and some yards. He did right the ship though by going 3 receivers, but then going Dak. It was a value pick, but you can't play 2 quarterbacks. It doesn't matter. I mean, he stopped the CD Lamb guy from getting Dak. That's all that happened here. And then he went Trey Sermon. I think he would have been better off going like Chase Edmonds, is the guy who's going to start for sure. Like Mostert's going to get a lot of touches there, isn't he? Yeah, I'm not impressed with that team. The 4th pick, 3-6-7-2. This is not a construction I like. Rodgers, Hurts, Hill. Just don't pick Hill. Just don't pick Hill here, and this is fine. Got good value on these guys. Look, you went Rodgers, Hurts back to back though, which is not usually what I like to do for quarterbacks, but that's kind of like a dead zone in that area too. Zeke, and they got really good value on Swift. That's right. Yeah, I think this is a reach on Zeke. I think Kamara would have been better. That's why I picked him. They got really good value on Swift and got pretty decent value on Etienne. After these 3 though, he shouldn't have been picking running backs. This should have been a 4 running back team, and just yeah. That's the problem with this team. It should have just been 4 running backs after he got Etienne. He should have turned the running back button off and not been looking at him. Because he saw the good value on Gordon, Murray, and Johnson and went for it. He shouldn't have done that. This lineup's fine with these 3 and just one of these guys. It's actually really good with these 3 and one of these guys, probably Murray. It's actually not good with Gordon or David Johnson. I expect both of them to lose their job mid-season. And then when you actually need these guys, they're not getting carries. And then, yeah, obviously this hurts his receivers. And he also went Kittle. And didn't get Lance. But he has Rodgers, Hurts. And none of their connections. Comes out with 7 receivers, and I don't know who Nico Collins is, first of all. But I'm not picking anybody in Houston unless it's after around like 100. Unless it's after pick 100. KJ Hamler. KJ Hamler's gonna be fighting for playing time, right? Same with Brian Edwards. What happened? What happened here? Elliott's fine, Brown's fine, Kittle's fine. Swift value, Etienne value. The problem was the Swift value was really good. That's why I did it. I think instead of Etienne, you have to go with the receiver there though. Which is really interesting because I think I would have gone with Etienne if you fell to me. And that would have ended up poorly for me. I've been stuck picking Cortland Sutton next round. I have to watch out for that. Yeah. I gotta watch out for that. Other drafts. I was gonna pick Etienne if you fell to me as my third running back. But it was much better to wait for Jacobs or Williams or Hunt. There's a dead zone after Etienne of running backs. Like Davis here is a bit of a reach. I think here you go Gallup, Smith, or Visca. I'm not a Cortland Sutton fan. Yeah, he just kept picking running backs. He righted the ship. He got the 3 good running backs early. They went 2 receivers, which is good. Then went 2 quarterbacks. He wasn't stacking. He was just picking. Like, I don't mind Hurts here, but you don't go Aaron Rodgers if you don't have Adams or any. And he didn't pick any either. And then he went Gordon because of the value. He went Murray because of the value. Pick more receivers. All right. 3-4-9-2. So hyper fragile running back up 3. Now, just pick 2 quarterbacks here. Go Russell on one of these guys. First of all, there's not a bye week problem. You spend a pretty high pick on Russell. Running backs. This is a great hyper fragile running back team though. 2 early picks. A mid-ish first round to really short up from a guy that's gonna get a bunch of carries, and then a high upside guy. Love it. That's perfect. Receivers, McLaurin. Good value. Higgins, I like. Bit of a reach on Anderson, but this was a weird area of the draft, if I remember. Right after this, Brown went, and Beckham, yeah. It wasn't wrong, though, because it ends up being a tier break after that. My opinion. Cooks, though, I don't think you Cooks on this team. I'm not going to say anything wrong. He just took a bunch of receivers, which is smart. The construction is right. Probably didn't need one of these quarterbacks, and he couldn't take another flyer. This could have been a 10 receiver team. This would have been a fine 10 receiver team. 3-5-8-2. Brady Lock. Oh, that's right. He had these 2 in the last 2 rounds, which is probably going to work out. Now 5 running backs. Gibson second, and then. Oof. I think you wait a little long. A little long in the second running back. Receivers better be really good. Brady went Kelsey first. His draft got ruined when I took Mahomes, I think. This guy should have Mahomes on his team. It looks a lot better. Cooper, Deontay Johnson. Oh, he did a huge reach on Antonio Brown. That's right. It's not bad. The team's not bad. It's the reach on Brown, the reach on AJ Green. And it makes having these running backs here look worse. Because, like, right here, he did a big reach on Brown. This could have been Mike Davis. This could have been Mostert, Jacobs, Javonte Williams, anything. This should have been like Odell or Boyd here, and he should have taken Jacobs here, and his team would have been a lot better, I think. This team works out really well, though. Hold on. First week's gonna be rough. First few weeks, because these guys aren't the starters. None of them are. But if one of them takes over, this team gets a lot better. High upside. But things have to go right. It should be 2 quarterbacks, first of all. Okay. 3-6-6-3. I'm not going to like this team, I can tell already. This should be 3 quarterbacks. Been a lot of draft capital on these 2 guys. A big reach on Stafford, too. Probably get a stack, but... Start Aaron Jones at pick 8. I don't like that. You start... Okay. This team should have 4 running backs. After the Mike Davis pick, which was not even good value. After these first 2 picks, that button should have been turned off, except to check for value. Did a reach on Davis a little bit, and then a big reach on Mostert. And that should have been it, though. These 2 picks on here shouldn't have happened. Yep, and the receivers look bad because of it. You can't spend this much draft capital on running backs. And then also reach on quarterback. You got his stack, and you got another stack. You stacked him up, but... So why pick Derek Carr? You don't have a Las Vegas receiver. Don't pick Derek Carr. Take another receiver. Don't pick Derek Carr. Don't pick one of these. Don't pick Devontae Booker. Take a receiver here. Yeah. This guy's draft was insane. He's been straight receiver. And then ended up with decent running backs. I love it. 2-5-9-2. And you just start looking at his receivers because they're insane. Did he get Tua? No. This team had Tua. This guy's gonna win. Dude, Edmonds and Edwards on the back of this is so good. And a bunch of guys who are like, Tevin Coleman's probably starting. And guys who are like 1 injury away from being huge workloads. Yeah, this is a really good team. The reason the team is good is because he got... Go back to this. The reason it's so good is he got Diggs to fall to him at pick 16. Team was a 0 RB from the second he started drafting. Yeah. 2-5-9-2. Murray Ryan, like it. Eckler, Montgomery, Harris, Gaskin, Single. This is good. Except the reach on a little bit of a reach on Singletary. Other than that, it's fine. Don't mind 5 on this team when you go Eckler, a middling, a 3rd round running back, and then just a bunch of guys